Previously on Pat the NES punk. No one cares.
Welcome to part 2 of my NES Black Box game review. 30 Nintendo games, lots of fun. Let's go back to the action.
Mario Brothers. After Donkey Kong, the first chance for Mario to really shine as his own star. If that riff sounds familiar, it should. It's actually the intro to Mozart's Ein klein Nachtmusik, or A Little Night Music. A cultured but strange choice for an intro song. So you're Mario, and for the very first time you're a plumber, and you have to rid the sewers of a bunch of these critters, including turtles and crabs with one eye. Damn, those are creepy. Apparently, this early into his career, Mario had yet to learn how to jump on top and stomp his enemies, as doing so in this game will result in a quick death. You actually have to punch your enemies from underneath and then run up and smack them from the side in order to get rid of them. Or if you're feeling lazy, you can smash the POW button, which knocks all your enemies out momentarily. But if you don't kill a critter in a certain amount of time, they'll get pissed, turn a different color, and then run faster throughout the level. The gameplay is a little challenging, but I actually enjoy it. You have to build up running speed in order to make a good jump to the side, and the surface is slippery whenever you have to change direction, so it's not that easy to move around well. Mario Brothers is a classic and is definitely worth playing. If for nothing else, it gives you the introduction of Mario's beloved yet overlooked brother, Luigi. Ah, there he is in all his green grandeur. Donkey Kong Jr., the follow-up to the classic. Mario apparently has captured Donkey Kong, and now it's up to his son, Donkey Kong Jr., to rescue him. Try not to rub your eyes, but that is Mario, and he is the bad guy of this game, cracking a whip and sending the little trap jaw monsters after DK Jr. This remains to date the only game in which Mario is the villain. So you're a cute little chubby Donkey Kong Jr. dressed in what looks like a guinea tee, and you have to get up to your papa there and save him from Mario. The gameplay has evolved here since Donkey Kong. Here you can run and jump as well, but you also interact with the environment and the level itself. You climb vines up and down, you can traverse the vines horizontally, and you can jump from the vines onto other platforms. It's a nice evolution to the series, because you're allowed to interact with the levels more. Oh, come on, you're kidding. Like the original, success requires patience, timing, and great reflexes, but it's not as difficult as the original, which is probably a good thing because Donkey Kong the original is balls hard. The last level is a little different. You have to use Donkey Kong Jr. to push the keys up to unlock the cage and bring the whole structure of the building down. Look at this incredible test of strength! But besides that, it's a cool callback to the original game, seeing Mario die with a halo by his body. So what happened to Donkey Kong Jr.? Why did he disappear from video games? On Donkey Kong Country for the Super Nintendo, it's heavily hinted that that is actually Donkey Kong Jr. from the original games. So this became this. Donkey Kong Jr. is a classic that holds its own with the original, and I personally prefer it. Before Mortal Kombat, before Street Fighter, we had Urban Champion. Why? Urban Champion is a one-on-one fighting game where you have to protect your turf. I'd be sure to risk my life to protect the discount shop and snack bar as well. So like Street Fighter, you have a lot of different types of attacks. No wait, you have two. A body blow or a punch to the face. You can move your hands up or down the block, and the attacks come in two varieties. There's a quick punch that does little damage, or a slower and more powerful punch that will actually knock your opponent down. Unlike later fighting games, the object is not to deplete your enemy's health, but actually win the round by knocking him into an open manhole. And no, I will not make a Village People reference. There's not much else going on here. You have various people who'll try to drop objects on your head in order to hurt you. But that's all the gameplay variety you'll see, unfortunately. It's just a slow and simple experience. And look at those expressions of pain. Oof! I felt that way when I played Stack Up. But at least when you win a fight, it's fun. You get this strange woman dropping confetti in the street. Hooray! Street violence! Hogans Alley, a light gun game. And no, it's not a scary place where you might see this guy. but the name actually refers to a shooting range that simulates a real-world environment. Game Mode A is not too complicated. You get 3 targets per round, and you have to shoot only the bad guys in the allotted time, which is the seconds displayed on top. It's a test of your reflexes, as well as your visual acuity. And I wish I knew what that meant. As I'm about to demonstrate, I'm an expert in both.
Ah, whoops, hit the cop. That's not good.
You keep playing until you get 10 misses, which occurs by either failing to shoot the gangsters, or shooting the innocent bystanders. And as much as you want to, do not shoot the old man. It starts out slow, but it gets more challenging as your time per round decreases, and you have to shoot 2 gangsters per round instead of only 1. Game Mode B is much of the same, except it's in a simulated town environment where the targets will pop out of windows and on the ground. Game B is actually my favorite mode because the moving targets make it a little bit more interesting. Why do I keep shooting that old man? Oh, check out the fancy nighttime effect. Oh, it's too tempting. Game Mode C is a little bit different and a nice change of pace. It's a trick shooting game where you have to shoot cans up in the air to land on platforms for points.
Awesome. Hogans Alley kicks ass. Ah, my face is big.
Tennis, with its very unique theme, one that is not in all the other sports games at all. No, none. So we're playing tennis and we're serving. We're using our forehand, backhand, lobbing, smash, and having a great old time. There's Mario as a tennis judge, poking his head into another game where no one asked him to. Damn, just missed him. The play control is wonky to say the least. You hit the ball okay, but just look at the incredible speed at which you move around the court. This makes it almost impossible to miss a ball that comes from your opponent. In fact, you'll probably lose most of your points either by hitting the ball out or having the ball hitting you due to you moving so fast and not be able to get into proper position. The player's speed makes Michael Chang look like Boris Becker. Oh, 1991 tennis humor. Oh. Because of this, it doesn't really simulate tennis. It's hard to get a passing winner on your opponent, with volleys lasting forever sometimes, and you'll find yourself winning your points only if your opponent just flat out misses the ball when he swings. This game would be a lot more enjoyable if they either made the court bigger or slowed the players down. And that's about it for tennis. You can play singles or doubles, but there's no tournament mode, there's no moving on when you win or lose. It's just one game. Donkey Kong 3 and the end of the trilogy. Donkey Kong and Donkey Kong Jr. both had distinctive opening themes. This is a little weak. So you're neither Mario nor Donkey Kong Jr., you're Stanley. There's a reason you don't know who he is. He was never heard of again after this game. So as Stanley, you're in the greenhouse and you're defending your flowers from the bugs, and also have to fend off Donkey Kong who hangs on the vines. You're armed with pesticide spray that you use to kill the bugs that come your way. I just rhymed like Dr. Seuss. Now you pass it around either by killing all the bugs or forcing Donkey Kong up the vines and out of the greenhouse. How do you do that? Well, you just spray him with pesticide in the old pooper. Oh yeah, and the coconut in my face. Yeah, that hurt. Thanks a lot, Donkey Kong. The control in this game's a little disappointing. All you can really do with Stanley is move him left and right, jump him up, and use your spray. But the flying insects can often get behind you and around, then there's no way to hit them. You have to wait until they get in front of you again in order to spray them. Look at this, I'm totally screwed. I have to avoid the bugs, but there's no way not to get hit here. While the first 2 games in the series were unique and innovative for their multiple screens, interesting characters, and addictive gameplay, Donkey Kong 3 lacks all of that.